Yeah, I fucking relapsed. I relapsed, lads. Here we go.
That's my drip and it's not for free. That's my drip and it's not for free. Then if I stay on my back, then I make them lean. Whole team sauce on deck when we step in clean.
What is up, everybody? My name is Cian, Stoic Speaks, and on day 55 of NoFap, I relapsed. Now let me tell you my excuse for it. It's an awful excuse, but it's fair. So in my previous videos I said that I was never going to relapse because I found out how to control the urges. And that is true. I have learned how to control the urges. Urges are just a feeling, and you can really, if you just sit there when you have your urge to bust a nut, you can just control it. You can ride the wave and it goes away after a while. Now, what I didn't really learn how to control was something that never happened to me before, and that was like extreme discrimination. I'm trying to find how to word this. I haven't thought of it. I've been avoiding making this video for a while, mainly because I would make a video about relapsing, no problem, but it's the reason why I did it is kind of, it fucked me up, like my mind a little bit. So I dealt with like some heavy racism in work, and I'm from Ireland. Nobody's racist here. They might say some stupid ignorant stuff, because Irish people can be a little ignorant, but it's not. Irish people are very accepting and welcoming. We're moving really quickly with the times. Like, we got gay marriage here. I've never actually been discriminated because of my race or anything like that up until recently. On like day 50 I was stopped by the police, the guards we call them, and I was accused of a burglary and I didn't do it, and I was outside my house. Like, I had left my house and they just approached me telling me yeah, I fit the bill of someone who burgled the area. I don't understand. Like, I'm the only fucking black person in 100-mile radius anyway. There's nobody around, so yeah, I was just getting pinned for a burglary. Anyway, I was being very polite and I slithered out of that situation really handily. But a couple of days later then, someone in work, it's just a dickhead, I spoke about him in a previous video, he was calling me a fucking N-word over chat, and he had called me, he just came up to me and said white power. And that fucking, I never got that my entire life from an adult. I got it from kids, but you know, you don't take it on. Like, when I was a kid I got it from children, didn't take it on board. So I was stewing. I was completely stewing up with anger. I wanted to lash out, like I wanted to punch the lips off him, but obviously I can't. It's in a corporate environment. I don't want to get arrested. Basically, I was fucking raging. I called up my manager, told him blah blah blah. I had fucking veins on my forehead and everything because I was so anxious. I was really, like, I was overcome with emotion. I've got so much to talk about on this. Anyway, I left work when I was finished, met up with some friends for coffee, then went back to work to get my motorcycle helmet, and this same dude was outside and he just looked at me and just went, white power, again. Look, and it was fucking ridiculous. Like, I grabbed my helmet, rode home on the bike, and I was fucking furious. I was hurt. I was overrun with emotions, like, and he was saying it with a smile on his face, trying to hurt me. This guy, there's something wrong with him. Like, he's fucked up. He does these awful things, like, he makes more money than I do because he's in a higher up position, and he's like, talks about how poor I am and stuff, and how I should never be rich because he doesn't know how to spend his money correctly. You know, he tries to run me down and stuff like that. I don't give a shit. I'm happy with my life. I can tell he's not, like, because he projects his unhappiness on me in particular. But yeah, he's seen that, like, this stuff about money and like my parents, it never bothered me. So then he brought race into it, and he's seen that I was getting irked by it, so we just kept doing it that day. Anyway, lads, when I got home, I just ended up mashing one out and busting a nut. I'm not even gonna lie, it wasn't the porn. I ended up fucking relapsing. I was in a fucked mental state. I didn't know how to deal with that. Now I do. I know masturbation didn't fix it. It actually made it way worse because my mood just took a fucking dive, as you expect. It just spiraled out of control. That day it actually helped me. It really did help me calm down. But oh man, it's been like 5-6 days and my mood is only now picking up. Like, I'm only making this video now. I was in Berlin for the week, so that is a good excuse. It really helped me take my mind off it. I didn't binge on NoFap simply because I was in Berlin and I was in a hostel, so I had a great excuse not to masturbate. Yeah, I know for a fact I would not have relapsed if it wasn't fucking racism. Like, this guy he called me a fucking nigger. I'm just going to say it. He called me a nigger and said white pride. That's the only thing that probably could have made me relapse, because it fucked up my mind so bad. I am not actually disappointed that I relapsed, because it gave me I actually learned a lesson. I learned that to deal with this extreme discrimination or racism, I need to do it internally. My aspirin is not going to help me fix it. It didn't fix it. It's something I need to assess myself and callous my mind to. Next time, if anything like that happens, I know I'll be able to tolerate it way, way stronger. But yeah, lads, I'm not going to relapse again. I'm not. What? Okay. The only thing that could fuck my mind up that bad is, like, I don't know, what's darker than that? I don't even want to think about things that are darker than that, but my mind was so bulletproof for everything else. Like, everyone has shit in their life. I had so much shit come my way, but that was the melting point there. The boiling point, sorry. Anyway, lads, you're not gonna see another video like this. Ain't never. It's not happening. I love this nofap journey. Fucking masturbation is bullshit. You know how much it fucked my mood? I'm riddled with brain fog right now. Completely riddled with it. It'll go on a couple of days, maybe like day 10. But we'll see what happens. Alright, lads, there's one thing I need to add. I don't know if I said it. My brain is so foggy. I don't care that I broke my nofap streak. Remember I said, because it would callous my mind. I am more upset that I wasn't able to stay stoic in that moment. I was completely unable. I've been practicing stoicism since the start of this year, so 9 months, and I've been really good at it, extremely good at it. Here, when I heard those words from that guy, there was no such thing as stoicism. I did stay calm, like, I didn't retaliate, but it ate my fucking soul. I was trying my best to remain calm and stoic, but I wasn't able to, and that disappointed me more than the fact that I broke my nofap streak. So that's something I want to work on way more. Way more. My trip to Berlin, I read this book cover to cover again, like through all the travelling, like lots of flight time. So I was just sitting reading meditations, and I was learning my lesson. That was the ultimate test of stoicism. My name is Stoic Speaks for a reason. I want to master stoicism, and I will. Lads, alright, take care. Bye bye.